Right, tubers, we're back at this mower. I've had a bit of a problem. The electric decided to play up again, and I decided that it's a bit too dodgy when you need the mower in summertime and things to be messing about with that. So I've decided to make it just totally hydraulic if I can now. So I've got 3 spools on the back of the fast track, so I'm going to try to get everything working through our hydraulics instead of electrical. It'll be a bit of a hassle, but it'll save all the pissing about with it. Like I said, here's a little valve block, and we're basically going to get these pipes for the various things and tee them up and get everything trying to work off the back of the hydraulics there. So that's what you're going to see it doing. Finish the one there. Basically, I've got all the pipes off the valve block and zip tied them together. These are going to be teed off with each other on just one valve, so that puts these feet up and down on each side. So there's 2 rams. Like I said, they need to be teed off on each one for up and down. The lift is only 2 pipes. That's quite simple. Just need to be teed up, straight, 2 straight joiners on them for up and down. This is a little bit more complicated though. This is the slew on it. It's just got 2 pipes of the same size, which are going to be straight piped to another valve there, but it's got a solenoid on here. Now I think that solenoid, here, is to lock this up. I think. So I might have to have one bit of electric go into that. So when this whole beam swivels behind the tractor and then comes to this point, I think that gets switched so it locks it there. Not 100% sure, but we'll have to play about with that. I'll just give you an idea of how complicated this thing is for no fucking reason at all. Valve block here. Well, God knows, 4 pipes going that way. I've had to T-junction them up to do it all manual. And then on the back here, the 2 pipes go to this, and this is hydraulic. Electro-hydraulic here. What on earth did they want to have electro-hydraulic on the back here for? I just don't know. It's got a manual override there, where you turn that and it lifts the pin out of there. And then when you've got the wheel in the right place, you can just push the pin down in. So why they needed this complicated business, I just don't know. But basically took all this from there now. That's all wound up. Not using any of that now. Too complicated. What it was with the slewing mechanism is this servo here. I've got just a power cable with a small little switch in the cab that switch that on and off, and when you got it at a certain place you can adjust everything with hydraulics and switch it on and off so it'll move, if you see what I mean. So that's that sorted. Lifting up and down sorted. That sorted. I got one problem with it yet. If you look on the ground, the wheel is not slewing in the right direction. Now then, this is the day after, and like I told you, I've got everything else working, but except this wheel. So I've lifted it up with a digger, and you'll see it's got a stop inside there. Some kind of hydraulic mechanism that this servo is supposed to use. So I'm going to try and undo this at the back and hoping it'll release it. But I don't know. It seems very mechanical to me. So we'll have to see now in a minute. Once that's done, we've got it sorted. Righto peoples, this is the cap off. That basically just sat over the top. Piston gets caught in this rail there, And there is the piston. That'll pull out. But that is the setup, look. Right, I've just took that piece off there, and now this wheel is turning no problem at all. So that's what we wanted all along. So we're going to put this case back on the top with that key and everything, and tighten that down so the wheel doesn't drop out. Okay, we've put everything back together, and it's totally free now. And that little ram on the top, look, it's taken out the whip, so that'll follow now like a wheel on the trolley at the supermarket. So that was a lot of work just to get that working, but that's right now. So even when it swings behind in transport mode, it'll just go where it needs to go. At last, that took me a couple hours to sort that out, I have to say. Well guys, finished the field. It's cut it quite nice actually. Remember, it is a bit wet today. It has been raining a bit. That's what it's like when it's in a towing position. It's quite a big beast. And as I got it at the moment, when you turn the front end and the front end swings round, the back end swings round, so it'll be a bit of a handful on the road, I think. But never mind, it'll be used mostly here, I think, anyway, so it's pretty good for width behind it. It's in this footprint of the tractor, like. I suppose it's just like a big plough, really, isn't it? Not bad, she's working okay. At least I know it works after all my hassle. So, if you've been following this bit of a, was it fourth part now, or third part? I thought I got it fixed at the start, and I've turned it into an all hydraulic thing now, really. And she's going okay, to be fair to her. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with this now. We'll be using it to cut hay a little bit later on in the month when the weather is a bit better. And jobs are good. See you again.